Hello, everybody. Judith Baker here. I wanted to share a dream that I had with you just last night, which would have been early in the morning, so August 13th, 2023, which is actually today, but by the time you see this, it's going to be a different day, obviously. So anyway, let me get to the point. It was a very interesting dream, and I wrote it down so that I wouldn't ramble. I dreamed I was with my uncle and we were listening to someone say to a crowd, "You need to climb trees, fish, and play football." I whispered to my uncle, "Well, I have scars from doing all these things," which actually is true in real life. And I began to show my uncle my scars. Then I woke up and I asked the Lord, "What does this mean, Abba Father?" And the Lord brought these things to my mind. You remember Zacchaeus, who climbed the tree to see the Lord? You climb trees to see where is the Lord. And when you see him, when you find him, you fix your eyes on him. You fish for men. Some of them, which are the best fish you catch, may sometimes slip away. You play football as a team and you surrender to your team as your role. You surrender to the role that you have on that football team or that position on the team. You're not going to, if you're not the quarterback and you're the running back, you got to stay in your lane, as they say. So why the scars? I asked the Lord, and he said, scars remind you of where you've been and what I brought you through. The scar tissue of a healed wound is stronger than before the wound, but be careful not to mourn for the fish that got away. You were part of my process for their soul, and they must choose me on their own. It is not your hook or your bait that catches them. It is my spirit. So I was wondering, why was I showing my scars to my uncle? I have one blood uncle, my mother's only living brother. So the Lord led me to look up, what does uncle in Hebrew mean? And from the Old Testament, because I wanted the original Hebrew root word, it's dode, if I'm saying it right, spelled D-O-D. And it means beloved, love. The same word in Song of Solomon is used, and it can mean beloved. Figuratively, it means to love. By implication, a love token, a lover, a friend, well-beloved, father's brother. So I thought this was very interesting that I have one uncle on my mom's side that's a blood uncle. I'm plenty by marriage, but one uncle that's a blood uncle. And this is the meaning of the word uncle in the Hebrew, my beloved. So I was showing my scars to my beloved, which is just, there's a whole, there's a whole lot I can unpack in all of that, but I just think that is so cool how the Lord is using this silly dream that I had with, trees, fish, and football. Here we go again with football. So I was showing my scars to my beloved. And then the last thing the Lord said to me, which was very profound, that I hope is a blessing to you, just like I only have one blood uncle, there is only one way to God, and that is his son. Show Jesus your scars as a remembrance and be thankful for what he's brought you through. But do not dwell on the scars or you will trap yourself in your past. So I hope that encouraged you. God bless you. This is Judith Baker. Shalom and peace out.